Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, and welcome to another video. My name is Nathanael Morton, and I am a sports performance coach who specializes in basketball players. And within this video series, I'm going over the top supplements for athletes that you can take your sports performance and your game to the next level. And I'm going to be talking about whether or not you even need these supplements. Before I get started, as always, remember that if you comment JUMP, J-U-M-P, down below in the comment section, I will send you a free vertical jump training program. If you want to take your sports performance beyond that, $20 a month gets you access to every single one of my advanced training programs and customized coaching for me. Link for that will be in the pinned comment and in the description below. If you comment Notification Squad within the first 60 minutes of any one of my videos, you'll be entered in a contest to win 2 supplements of your choice, 2 resistance bands of your choice, one of my training programs of your choice, and one of these Action is Everything t-shirts of your choice. Just comment Notification Squad or Noti Squad within the first 60 minutes of any video. And last but not least, because this is a video on supplements, all of the supplements that I personally use and recommend will be linked down below in the pinned comment and in the description as well. But let's get started. So first things first, just to keep it 100 between me and you, I am sponsored by First Form Supplements. These supplements right here, I am sponsored by them. I get paid to recommend these supplements. However, I made it very clear to First Form that I will not be recommending any supplement that I do not believe in, nor any supplement that I do not personally take myself. So any supplement that I do not think will benefit the viewers of my YouTube channel, I will not be recommending. So the reason why I chose protein for the first video within this series is because when you think about supplements, you think about protein. Yeah, you might think about creatine or a greens drink or pre-workout or omega-3 fish oils, but protein is at the top of people's lists, and I get a lot of questions about protein. And this is the #1 macronutrient. Remember, the macronutrient, 3 macronutrients are proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. This is the macronutrient that I see most athletes and basketball players are not getting enough of. Okay, so protein is responsible for muscle building, for strength building, for recovery. And if you're not getting enough protein, then you're not building as much muscle as you could. You're not building as much strength as you could, and you're not recovering, which is huge. People don't take recovery serious. If you aren't recovering well enough from your workouts are useless. If you can't recover from breaking your body down, then you're breaking your body down for no reason. So protein is a huge factor in how well you recover from your workouts, how much muscle you're going to build, how much strength you're going to build, and how many results you are ultimately going to see. So let's talk about whether or not you even need protein. So protein powder, the supplement, protein powder, do you need to be taking protein powder? No. You don't need to be taking protein powder. You can get protein from food. So taking this protein powder is the same thing as eating a chicken breast, okay? So this is going to digest and be absorbed more quickly by your body. But if you don't have the money to buy protein, then just eat protein. Eat chicken, eat steak, eat eggs, eat beans and Greek yogurt and things that have protein in it. So you absolutely do not need to be taking a protein powder. You can just eat food. And the one major rule that I want all of you to understand is that you should always consume whole foods over supplements. Every single time. Whole foods over supplements. Supplements are just that. They are supplements. They are meant to supplement a good nutrition plan and a good training plan to fill in the gaps. That's all that supplements are. So no, you absolutely do not need to be taking protein powder. If you want to be taking protein powder because it's more convenient after you get done training to drink a protein shake than it is to go in your bag and start gnawing on a chicken breast, okay? It's much more convenient, and the one benefit that you get from a protein powder is that it absorbs more quickly into your muscles. So after you do a hard workout, let's say I'm hitting the curls for the girls, okay, and I break down my muscles in the gym. I'm hitting squats for the vertical jump gains. I can eat a chicken breast, but if I take a protein powder, that will be absorbed more quickly in my muscles than a chicken breast would, or than Whole Foods would, especially a hydrolyzed isolate powder. So right away, ask yourself 2 questions. This is whether or not you should get whey protein powder as a supplement, or whether you should just stick to Whole Foods. Ask yourself these 2 questions. Would I like the convenience of drinking a protein shake instead of eating food after the gym? or after basketball practice? And then, do I care about absorbing that protein into my muscles more quickly than whole foods? Because I'll tell you right here, the faster you get the protein to your muscles, the faster you start recovering. So if you can get it more quickly, if you can drink hydrolyzed isolate powder like this Formula 1, it is going to be beneficial to do so. But you're not gonna, I'll never go to the NBA if I don't have protein powder. Absolutely not. Okay, you'll be fine if you just eat whole foods and don't take any supplements at all, and don't let anybody sell you on anything different. So those are the two main questions that you need to ask yourself as to whether or not you should buy a whey protein supplement or not. Do I want the convenience? And do I actually care about how quickly I get protein to my muscles to stimulate recovery and muscle building and all that? And just because I know you're wondering, I do have a Q&A, which is probably gonna be the most beneficial part. At the end of this video, I'm gonna answer all your questions I asked on Instagram. What are your questions about protein? And people asked a lot of good questions, so that might be the most beneficial part of this video. But very quickly, I know a lot of people are wondering, how much protein should we be consuming? It is 1 gram per pound of body weight. So right now, I am 200 pounds. I get 200 grams of protein. I consume 200 grams of protein every single day. And more than that is not really necessary. Less than that, you're gonna start sacrificing your muscle building, your strength building, and your recovery. But let's go ahead and let's get into the questions, because there are a lot of good questions that people ask me on Instagram. And I know a lot of you probably have questions right now, and they will probably be answered. But what I'm going to do, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on each of these questions. This is gonna be rapid fire, and I'm just gonna give you answers. So I'm gonna try to go through every single question and answer them as quickly as possible so that you get answers to everything that you might want to know. What are good brands? Because my Costco brand tastes like dirt. So first form, Formula 1, I'm not even saying this because I'm sponsored. This chocolate mint cookie is by far the best protein that I've ever tasted in my life. And this is the thing that really got me and made me think. I have never gotten sick of this chocolate mint cookie. You know how you like a protein at first and then you take it for a while and you get sick of it and you're like, oh man, this is a chore. I actually really like this taste, and I actually, to be real with you, have not even tried any other flavors of First Form protein because I can't sell out on chocolate mint cookie. That's just my flavor. I just bang with it so heavy. I'm 16 and 5'7". Should I be taking any supplements to increase my chances of growing taller? No, you should be eating whole foods, getting 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight through whole foods. And if you decide to take a protein supplement to hit your protein goals, then you can go ahead and do that. But you don't need any supplements at all to help you grow taller. What you need to do is eat whole foods, get 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and don't smoke, don't drink, don't do drugs, kids. Also, activities like weightlifting, sports, plyometrics actually increase your bone density and help you grow taller. So I hope you're doing that. Protein for strength. Yes, eat 0 protein, see how strong you are. Difference between good quality and bad quality protein. So just a few things about Formula 1 and why it is so good, and then you could take this, and if you want to get any other supplement brand, just look for these things. So isolate just means that it's a more pure form of protein, and hydrolyzed, let me see if you can see that. Hydrolyzed just means that the proteins are broken down into their simpler forms so that they're absorbed more quickly into your muscle. First Formula protein is made very slowly so that you get the highest quality protein possible. The other protein powders, not gonna name any names, they just make it as fast as possible to get it out as fast as possible, to make as much as possible, to get as much money as possible. So First Form doesn't do that. They also manufacture their protein at an SQF level 3 facility, which all that means is that they go through the same facilities that you need to go through for whole foods. So they don't have to do that. You can put a protein powder out on the market without going through the best facility, without manufacturing it at the same level as Whole Foods, but they do it just because they want the what's the word for it? They want the reputation of having the highest quality possible. So those are a few things to look for. You don't need hydrolyzed, you don't need isolate, but these are ways that it gets into your muscles more quickly. So look for those if you're going to get any protein supplement in general. Best flavor protein, as I said, I like chocolate mint cookie. I don't bang with anything else, but if you want to, I'm sure all the flavors are good. Do you think whey is 100 times better than mass? And then he said, do you think Mass Gainer is the worst product ever? I think Mass Gainer is a pretty crappy product. I think whey is much better than a Mass Gainer. I don't think you need a Mass Gainer. I think there's a lot of ways that you can eat food to get a whole lot of calories like that, and I don't think you need a Mass Gainer. First Form doesn't even have a mass gainer, and they're a very high quality, high reputable company. So let that answer your question. Protein before workout or after workout? After your workout. Should I take a whey protein supplement if I can get 1.8 through 2 grams of protein per kg with food? No. The only reason you would take it if you want that convenience or if you want it to get to your muscles quicker. But like I said, not gonna make or break you. So if you can do it with food, then do it with food. How often should we take protein, and does it actually provide muscle growth / recovery? Yes, it does provide muscle growth. It does help with strength gains. It does help with recovery. And how often you should take it, and be real, I only take it after my workout. I don't take protein any other time of the day. So First Form actually has a protein called level 1 protein. It's meant to be a meal replacement. So if you're out for a long period of time, you don't have any food, you could take level 1 protein, but I don't even have it. Okay, because I don't take it because I'd rather eat food. So I only take it once a day, and that's after my workout, and that is this Formula 1. I don't take the level 1. Do I really need protein if I want to be a good athlete? You don't need protein powder, you do need protein. You do need protein in general. Like I said, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Do proper amounts of protein still provide muscle growth when training on a caloric deficit? This is a great question. So when you're in a calorie surplus, it's much easier to gain strength and gain muscle. When you're in a caloric deficit, it's easier to lose body fat, but it's harder to gain strength and to gain muscle. So you can gain strength and gain muscle in a caloric deficit. However, the deficit has to be very small, and you have to be getting 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So it will aid in recovery and muscle growth and strength building while you are in a deficit, but it's going to be a lot harder than if you were in a surplus. And with that said, getting 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight while you are in a deficit is going to decrease the amount of muscle that you lose while you are in a deficit for long periods of time. Will protein help me jump higher? Absolutely. So protein is a key factor in building strength. Strength is a key factor in how high your vertical jump will be. Remember, to jump higher, you need to get stronger and you need to move faster. So if you can get stronger with protein, and if you can recover more from your workouts by getting enough protein, then yes, it will absolutely help you jump higher. Does protein have side effects or maybe do liver or kidney damage? So no, your liver actually needs protein to function properly, and your kidneys. So there are studies that show that too much protein, a high amount of protein, can be bad for individuals who suffer from kidney disease. But there's no evidence that it's bad for people with healthy kidneys. Your best bet is just to get 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That's all that you need. Going any higher really isn't beneficial unless you're in that caloric deficit. Then you can go a little bit higher, like 1.25 grams per pound of body weight, but I wouldn't go any higher than that. All right, guys, so those are all the questions that I got in regards to protein. The next video in this series is going to be on creatine, but for now, ask yourself, do you want the convenience of protein powder, and do you want that protein to get to your muscles more quickly after workout? Because if the answer is no, then you could just eat whole foods, making sure that you're getting 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. But if you want that convenience, if you want the protein to get to your muscles more quickly, I will link this down below in the pinned comment and in the description below. You can decide for yourself, but you got to come to your own conclusion. That's the thing about life. Adults tell you everything, teachers tell you everything, your parents tell you everything. All these people who you think are so much smarter than you, I tell you things. You have to take all the information, consume it, think about it, toss it around in your head, but then come to your own conclusion on what is best for you. I'll see you guys in the creatine video. Link for that will be down below. Let's get it.
Young beast mode from the East Coast. A young kid with a West Coast feel, and I don't even know how the West Coast feel. I'm from where it's cold, the city made of steel, where a lot of niggas fold, only a couple keep it real right. Back seal, keep it real tight. Keep 2 L's just like Cool J. My heart's cold as Ice Cube, praying it's a good day. I'm at a crossroads, but in a good way. I got money on my line.